It's wildcard weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions.
The highest metric. The city just made it sweet. The diabetic, they mouth shit full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on,
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, look at the juke. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here we go. 79. 19 tack. Trap 60.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
And the Vikings first down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings will strike first here, this wild card matchup. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
And he'll be down at the 46. Will they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8?
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Robinson will try to pick it up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 3. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 15-yard line.
Now back to throw. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. 14, Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 24 yards to gain there. Another 1st down as well.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Out of the gun. Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings 14-yard line.
Goff now to throw. And this is incomplete.
Intended for Ricky Pearsall. Incomplete. Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
180.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And all the way down inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am. And you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation. Because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
DC, line 20.
Goff now looks to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Ricky Pearsall from 3 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one out. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
19, Tiger, 19.
They're going to look to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jack Campbell with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 35-yard line.
Gone. Pass caught by Pearson. Now we're a first down pickup of 8.
The gain of 8. That's good for a Lions first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. It's a pretty strong run there. It's going to take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
He's gone.
Lions first down.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. To the left side, caught by Laporta. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10.
Again, Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They go play action here on first down. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll bring him back within a point. This right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him by each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was caught.
That'll go as a pickup of 8. Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. When you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
Now it's gone. Looking left side, and it's complete. No, he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
2 for 1.
They'll run with Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Vikings.
On play action, they'll throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Vikings, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jack Campbell able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Second and long. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They need 12 here. It's third down. Back to throw here. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 4 on the carry. That'll make this a third and about 2.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. Let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll look to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Goff. Throwing offside here, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. He's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Lions on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hold on. Check. 180.
Now it's gone. And they find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Come on. 20. What's that?
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.